Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Isle of the Midnight Sun Challenge. I'm Llandros, and it's just loading up real quick, and of course you know it doesn't take very long to load up. Alright, now when we left... Alright, our garbage can is back. So I guess all you have to do is just basically shut down, restart, and then you're going to get your garbage can back. So that's fine. That scared me to death. I thought, here we lost it, and we're going to be running around here with just big piles of garbage all over our island, which kind of would have been funny. But it would have gotten annoying pretty quick because we got to do this for 5 generations, and I don't think I'd want to deal with that for that long. All right, so Brandon, how are you doing? Oh, buddy, 17 days. We got 17 days, and we've got to make a trip within that time. How much money do we have? Not really enough. Not enough to do what we need to do. Okay, when you get up, I'm going to go ahead and let you get something to eat. What do you have for left? Oh, you got cereal for leftovers. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and do that and then get your shower. Actually, yeah, you might as well get your shower. It'll improve your mood. Problem is your social is down, and I don't really know. I mean, yeah, you could get your tabcast out and do a little online social game. Maybe I'll let you do that for just a few minutes. That way you can build that up a little bit. I mean, it's not talking to anybody because as long as you don't have anybody in here, then I think we're fine. The only people that we could have in here would be the people, well, you know, you really can't say that because when you run around China, France, and Egypt, you're going to meet people. But I guess as long as it's just people that we've had to interact with in those countries, that's fine. But, you know, there's nobody that spawns out here that we can talk to. Oh, wow, we got apples on our tree. We've got eggplant. So we got some things to do. Let me go ahead and speed you up because you're going to sleep all day. Not that we would know if it's day or not, but that's all right. So at least we got rain and everything. That's fine. Now we got a big old pile of bad cereal. I got that taken care of for you. What have we got here in the mail? Well, we can't accept gifts because that's against my rule. And we do have something in the mail, and I'm assuming it's probably our fishing certificate. Because didn't we max that out? Yeah, so that's our fishing certificate. All right, buddy, go ahead and eat, and then you're going to get some well-needed cleansing. You're going to eat right out here in the rain. I think at this point I probably would have gone to the toilet, but that's me. He's been sitting in that room long enough. I'm sure he wanted to get out of it. This is just miserable. Trying to turn this box into something livable is going to be fun. I don't know, that'd drive me nuts. Alright, so, but that makes it challenging. That's the whole point of it, is to do something where, you know, you just, a little bit at a time. Where are you going? Yeah, I got to get you a chair. I really do. But I want to save the money until we at least travel. And then I can actually, I'll feel better about spending money. Once we've traveled and we have somebody else home that can help bring in a little bit of money. And of course, you know that once you marry somebody, they're going to start contributing to the funds. They instantly bring in some money with them. So if we traveled with just the bare minimum, which I believe would be about 1,300, we would do okay. We'd probably be able to actually do everything we needed to do, I would assume. Then again, you know, you never know. Alright, play this game, and I want to see if the social does improve. If it doesn't, then we're going to forget about doing that, and I'm going to get you over here fishing a little bit more. Oh yeah, it's working on it. So there you go. So as long as you've got a tab cast, you're fine. But it better not be, yeah, it's not putting anybody in over here. So I would say it's not really cheating. But that is, I wondered how we were going to get around that. So let's just let him build that up, and then I'll let him get back to going over here and working because he actually, oh yeah, he's good. All right, tell you what, where are we going to fish? Who's jumping the most? All right, you're jumping. We're going to choose, no, you're not going inside. Oh, you want to go to the toilet? Yeah, you probably should have. Well, you'll be all right while we fish for a little bit. Everything else is fine. It is the first day of fall, so I don't think we have to worry so much about spontaneously combusting. I think our days of worrying about that are over for a while. As long as we get our shelter built up before winter, I'll be happy, but that's coming. You saw how fast summer came and left. I mean, fall was here before you knew it. So if we don't work hard, we're going to be freezing to death, and that's just about as bad. Because either way, you could die. And I think we'll be okay, though. I really do, because if he just catches some of these fish, I know that he's got all these wishes here, and I'm going to speed him up so we can actually just get through this a little bit quicker. And hopefully he'll actually do some better stuff. He's got jellyfish. He's got jellyfish and jellyfish. All right, you got one of your wishes done. gonna slow you down while I figure out what we want to do. You want to catch a record-sized fish? Why in the world would we need a bone-heeled coffin? Seriously. What do they have to clean up? I mean, I can take care of the one thing that you mess up. It would be funny, though. You have a maid for just cleaning up your cereal. Alright, well, the weather's actually decent now. How's the temperature? 75 degrees. Still got to be careful because this is the hottest part. Is this really a bad place to fish? No, he's actually still doing okay. Hadn't caught anything that's really that good. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he was going to pee himself. You know what? You ought to actually go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll get you starting on a tab cast. And, oh, you want to clean that thing? I don't think so. Alright, we're going to get you into... Let's see, cooking is what's going to get you to the highest of your skill level. And you're really close. You only have to have just a little bit until you hit a level 9, and I think level 9 is when you get your lifetime reward, which, where are you at? You're at 7,700. That's not a whole lot. I mean, normally at this time in the Sims life, you actually have a lot more than that. Okay, here's the good stuff. Go fish over here. Well, it's actually good over there, too. You know, just as soon as I click on it, they stop jumping. Alright, get over here and catch something good. I'm sure the shark isn't helping us. We should probably get something a little bit better. But I don't know which one we actually should use. I just want him to finish up, level up that cooking skill, and then we'll be good. What is this? He wants to catch how many of these? Catch 15 angelfish. Well, can you finish one of these? Oh man, he's got 12 of those. Catch a record-sized fish. This is worth more. And he's probably going to do that quicker. Alright, so we caught a Siamese catfish. It's worth 30. I'm going to switch over our fish. I am. I mean, actually, you know, that's worth 70. So, no, you know, it's actually doing pretty good. This is worth 30. That's worth 5. That's pitiful. 30. That's a shark, isn't it? That had to be a shark. That's a great shark at $30. That should be more than that. I know I said that before. I say it all the time. That'll be more than that. So, I say that in real life. Especially when I see the paycheck. It's like, it should be more than that. Okay, looks like another. Oh, 30,000 points. He just got his lifetime happiness rewards. Very good. Alright, so he has finished up to level 9 of cooking. He knows 28 recipes. He can't cook a single one of them. Fantastic. Now we've got some points we can mess with. So if we go over here and we take a look at it, 37, almost 38,000. We'll actually be able to choose some things that are going to help us move, and that'll be good. But I really want him to get some of these things done and see how much money we can get. So after he's finished doing all this, oh, he's getting kind of hungry. But he's not actually cold, he's not actually hot, so things are actually pretty decent for him for right now. I am, what, okay, I was going to say, I thought it said leftovers. Like, what? No. You can go ahead, I keep giving you cereal. Why don't you go ahead and have bread and jam? Something different. Alright, so while you get up there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a look. I'm going to look at his skill journal real quick and see if he's learned anything about what will catch what. Okay, down here. Okay, so he knows that shark is going to really attract red herring. No, red herring gets shark. That's the bait for it. He knows that lobster, he needs tuna for that. And the angelfish needs alley catfish. What we ought to fish with then is either the alley catfish or the tuna. Because I don't think we have too many of these other things. But we do know how to catch those at least. So we're going to actually switch over when he actually starts fishing again. Alright, buddy, come on over, and I'll sell some of the other stuff. Alright, you caught a lobster. Very good. How many of those do you have? You got 1. See, you got 5 tuna. So yeah, we can actually sell. We'll sell everything else, but not the tuna. And we'll let him work with that for a little while. And maybe, just maybe, we'll make some money. We got apples to go over there and harvest. It is the first day of fall, so we got to get all this done before things start going dormant, which I don't think that happens until later on in the week. So as long as we get it done, we'll have them in there. We can actually replant when we get the planters. When we have a place where we can live inside. Right now, I don't think 2 Sims could fit in there, and so it would be pretty tough. If we decided to travel right now, we would have to hope and pray that we made some money over there. Which I know you do. You can make a lot of money over in the countries. When I play World Adventures, I usually don't have my sim have a job, and they do very well. But, you know, they already have a base to start with. Alright, sorry, no, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Or you need to, yeah, you can go clean that, that's fine. Alright, where are we jumping at? You're kind of jumping. You're really jumping. Now you go. You're both about the same. All right. So I said we were going to use. What did I say we were going to use? Tuna. We're going to use tuna. All right. So you go ahead and do that, and you're finishing up cleaning that. That's fine. Everything else is pretty decent. You're kind of tired, but it's not too bad. All right, buddy. Come on over and let's see what we can get done. It doesn't matter. You're going to clog it a million times. Trust me. That's the cheapest one you can get, and I don't usually upgrade it for a long time, if ever. Usually it's never. I don't know, I just forget about it. And like, they just go over there and they fix it. It's no big deal. Normally I have the handiness person go in and upgrade it so it never breaks again. Alright, so where did we catch? We caught another perfect clownfish, another one. And we have to catch how many? 15 of them? We got one more. Come on. Give me one more of those and I'll get that wish out of the way. Alright, well, you got all the sharks you want. Okay, here's nighttime. Let's enjoy nighttime while it lasts. It doesn't last long. Wow, that one's worth 100. There you go. You got that wish done, I bet. Put it in your pocket. There you go. All right, you want to? Yeah, you can't cook anything. You can't cook till we travel. You want to catch 10 of those? That's fine. We can do that. I mean, it is peaceful. It's kind of dull just sitting there watching him fish, but it's also kind of like it's riveting seeing is he going to make enough money? Because my goal, I'm trying to make up at least 2,300 before we even think about traveling. 2,300 would be good. It'll cover us for the trip. It'll cover us for the ticket and for all the things. Just stop. Leave him alone. I almost answered it. Yeah, ignore that. But 2,300 will cover the ticket. It'll cover the stuff that I want to buy, like the martial arts equipment. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know there's a chest that I want to get. And we ought to get the incense burner, and that's worth like 1,000, I think. So yeah, we probably need more than 2,300. But if we get, I think there's a jet setter lifetime reward, and now that he's got all these points, that would actually make the ticket cost go down. I think it goes down like about $200 or $300, which is good. I mean, it's significant enough that we could actually spend that somewhere else. So we'll definitely do that, and we'll get the prepared traveler so that he can spend a little bit more time there. In fact, I ought to do it now, so while I'm thinking about it. This way, because once I decide to travel, I'm not going to think and I'm just going to forget. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Prepared Traveler first. I don't think it's that expensive, to be honest with you. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. It's hard for me to see, so I'm sitting there trying to do two things at the same time, and I don't normally do well with that. Alright, Prepared Traveler is worth 10,000. That's good, and that gives us an extra 3 days. And it doesn't change the cost of it. It just means that you get to still stay 3 days for the same price. Jet Set, it's only 5,000. Yeah, we got reduced prices. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and use that. As far as everything else, I can make him more attractive and whatnot so that he could attract a sim. I don't think it's really going to matter so much because, he's going to have time now. He's got 6 days wherever he goes. He'll have time to actually sit down and pursue whoever he wants to pursue. Okay, so there is a little bit more of a nighttime because I was thinking it never really got dark. But it does get dark for a little bit. I think it's only dark for about an hour. And usually I'm on fast forward at this time, so I don't see it. Yeah, you can see it's already getting light again. So it does not last. It doesn't last at all. Okay, he caught his biggest ninja starfish ever. It ought to be worth more than 50 then. He's lost his last bit of tuna. All right, well, you know what? I bet you're tired. You're kind of cold. And yeah, you ought to go ahead and go on in there. Get some sleep. And while he sleeps, let me go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Is he cold? Oh yeah, he's cold. Oh Lord have mercy. Alright. Who is she? Is she Showtime? Yeah, she's a diva, so she must be. Alright, I gotta turn testing cheats on because I forgot all about these idiots spawning. Testing cheats enabled true. Is she Showtime? I don't know, it doesn't really say. You would think she would do something. Alright, you just gonna sit there? Oh, you're out of here. I don't know why she shows up. It didn't say tourist, it didn't say anything, she was just there. Okay, as far as mail. No bills. We won't get bills until later on this morning, so we're good. And what was I doing? I was gonna actually figure out what we're gonna use. Why don't we use the Siamese catfish since we got 3, or do we want to use... Wait, we had like 15 of those. Where did they all go? We had like 15. Seriously. Oh, no, we didn't. We sold them all. He had just been accumulating. Okay. My mistake. Get used to them. I make a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I make a ton. We ought to just we'll go with the blowfish because that seemed to be pretty easy to get. So let's go ahead and start selling off. I know you guys probably that do this fishing career are probably looking at me going, "Don't sell that, don't sell that," and I'm just going right here and doing it. But that's okay. We got nothing but time for right now. I'm just trying to make the money. We got up to 1900. We're up to 2000. We're getting there. Let's see, what was that one worth? $50. Okay, I'm going to keep the Siamese. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the red herring. That's pretty easy to catch. And let's see, get rid of the angelfish, even though that one would have been good to use. The blowfish was worth 39. We're up to a little over 2100. The swordfish was worth 42. Okay, I'm keeping you. Jellyfish, you're worth 70. Okay. The shark's not gonna be. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You idiot! What are you gonna steal? Our toilet? Oh, you! Oh. Okay, I just want to go bang my head up against the wall. Actually, I want to hit delete. I cannot believe you stole our toilet. Don't you realize this is all this poor man has? Oh my gosh. Now we got this 24-hour moodlet because this idiot decides to do this again. Chiquita Shapiro. You know Chiquita? I hope it hurts. I do. I hope there's some little sim pain somewhere because you're out of here. Alright, so I guess we just lost some money because we got to have a toilet. That is insane. Okay. And I don't have enough to really buy a burglar alarm, even though obviously we need one. But there we go, 115 that we didn't need to spend again. Oh. Buddy, we just lost our trip today. Sorry. Okay, well, I could be upset, but you know what? It is called a challenge for a reason. So there you go. We've gotten it twice, but I don't think that's the last we've seen the burglar. Alright, let me go ahead and speed him up because we're going to be doing some more. You want to go fishing before 6? Yeah, I want to do that too, but it always seems like it's before 6. It just looks bad. Oh gosh, how long are you going to sleep? You're going to sleep a while, but you got to go ahead and get something to eat when you get up. And let's see, something different. Well, it's all pretty much the same. Have some soup today. And then you want to clean yourself. And you just cleaned that toilet too. Well, at least she stole a nice clean toilet. I hope it breaks on her. Oh wait. Hello. Not you. Yeah, throw the bills. We don't really care. We're going to collect this. I don't know what it is, but we're going to collect it. It looks like a space rock. Finally, something is spawning on this lot like it's supposed to. I mean, it's been, what, over a week, and it's finally started to happen? That's kind of funny. Now, I don't know what we'll get for it. We may get a lot of money. We may not. Oh, look at that. They're already going dormant. They're going... We missed it. Oh. No, he can still harvest. So you're going to harvest because I'm not going to let you miss out on that. And see that one? We got to harvest. Because otherwise, we're not going to have any apples, and I don't know that we're going to get... I mean, I'm sure we'll get some in China or France or Egypt or wherever we go. But I kind of get this feeling that we might be out of luck if we don't do it. Alright, go ahead and speed you up real quick. Cannot believe we got robbed again. I really can't. Well, I mean, I can, but that's pretty sad. Alright, come on over here and collect this rock, buddy. Let's see what you got. Did I put you in there? Oh, yeah. It's like I thought he was wearing something different at first. I was like, oh, that's not what I put you in. Okay. He got this one. It's worth 102. No. It was too big to be worth 102. Well, we'll analyze it and see what it really is worth. And the sad thing is it's probably going to end up being worth less. I should have had him listening to a Tabcast. I remember that, or I thought about it, but I really just wanted to see what that was worth. And he's only got to do 3 plants, so it's not like he's got a huge garden to deal with. And I think you can pretty much say goodbye to the gardening for a little while. Alright, go ahead and take that rock out and see. What do we got? It's worth about 102. Great. That was worthless. Okay, so you go ahead and listen to gardening. Why not? And then I'm going to go ahead and sell this thing since that's really all it's worth. Because I don't want to get abducted by an alien. That would be all we need. Get abducted and have a baby. Alright, now we got to pay bills of... Okay, it's only, what, 18? You can do that. Pay the bills, $18, and then somebody's got to actually start jumping. You guys are jumping over here, and good, got some rain, finally. Like we need them. Alright, I said we were going to use the tragic clownfish, so that's what we're going to use. And now we're a little bit behind because I really thought we were going to be able to travel, but we're close. I mean, we're only at 2,200. We really need about 23 in order to actually go, and I would feel comfortable. But now that we've got that prepared traveler, that helps a lot too. So, you know, either way, it's fine. The bad thing is that when we come back, we're going to have a place for our wife to sleep, or we're going to have to actually extend this so they can both use a sleeping bag. Oh, no, we don't. We could actually get a tent. So that's something else we got to buy. So we could buy a tent, and we could stay in the tent for a while. But I don't know if that affects, if it actually covers you for the cold weather or not. I'm thinking it does. So if that's the case, then we don't have to worry too much. We'll actually just use this lot for building up skills and whatnot, and we'll use the tent whatever we can. Then again, maybe if it doesn't actually protect us from the weather, then we're in trouble. Okay, what did we catch? I didn't even read it. It was going too fast. I was going too fast. All right, he caught a very nice angelfish worth 40. All right, he's up to level 4 of gardening. All right, well then why don't you do this? Why don't you stop and let's listen to the gardening again. Might as well get you skilled up. You don't have a whole lot you can do. And then go ahead and do this with the tragic clownfish. Oh, you got that one worth 70? That's pretty good. A jellyfish worth 10. So this one's doing okay. It's not doing great, but probably would have been better just fish over there with the big things coming out, but he's going to do what he can do. Still upset about the theft? Well, I am too, and you're still getting cold. Well, I should probably get you in your outerwear. I should, but right now, how cold is it? 46. Yeah, it is a little cold, but you're not really in danger yet. When you actually get to that point, I'm going to move you inside quickly. But you're happy to be outside. You're having a blast. So your mood couldn't be any better. That was a pretty nice swordfish. Worth 50? Okay. And yeah, we got to think about traveling pretty quick because, like I said, time is going to slip up on us. And he only gets this one trip between now and the time he becomes an adult, and that's not a part of the real game. That's just my challenge. So if you just joined me for this episode and didn't know, I twisted the rules a little bit, not to make it easier, actually to make it harder. So he can only travel up to one time during each life stage, but he can't travel until they hit a young adult, and then an elder. So, and with my settings, with elders only having I think they have 7 days. He better hope and pray that he's got some money at that time because he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time to mess with it. Yeah, this guy's getting miserable out here. Absolutely miserable. But, you know, his mood is all really good. He seems to be having a blast, so I'm not going to worry about him too much. Come on, catch that fish. Whatever it is, it looks like it's worth a lot more than what they say, but $40? I don't think so. We ought to switch over. Is that the second one he's caught? Yeah. Really hadn't caught a whole lot. This one's actually worth a lot more. That one's worth a lot. That one is worth a lot of money. How much is that? $100. Well, it's not a lot, but it's decent. And that'll get us over the 2,300, which is what we need. I kind of want to make more, though, because I would like to get a burglar alarm. Sad thing is, the burglar can come to the outside of the building and he could steal everything out in the open, and we would be stuck. We wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So I really want to actually build up to where we can... There's too many things we have to do, and it's going to be hard to do it all when you have to worry about traveling. Still, yeah, I could have him doing other things like writing and all that. I was surprised he didn't take the computer. I really was. When he walked over there, at first I thought that that's where the burglar was going. Both times, actually. And I thought, great. The one biggest expensive thing we've got is that $800 computer sitting right there. And he missed it both times. Or she missed it. Which I'm not complaining about that. But when it happens again and he actually takes it, or she takes it, I'm going to be very angry. Okay, we're up to level 5 of gardening. I'd like to actually continue doing the gardening skill as long as I can and leveling that up. Because once we actually head over, I want him to be able to harvest anything he comes across. So that's why I'm not in a big rush to just jump out and go traveling right away. So even though we've got the money for it, probably isn't the best thing to do until he actually can do a lot more. And since fishing is his big thing, I know we're going to go to China and we're going to fish. Well, then again, maybe we're just going to go over there and do adventures. I don't know. I thought about that, and you guys might have an opinion on this. Maybe you do. If you do, please let me know. To make it a really extreme challenge, I could limit it and say that he's not allowed to do any of the tombs. And all he can do is run around and garden and fish and collect whatever collectibles are out on the ground, and that would be it. But he's not allowed to do any tombs or anything like that. But if he does that, then there's really no point in staying an extra 3 days. So it's like, I mean, yeah, you could catch fish, but it's basically more of the same. So I'm kind of thinking, no, go ahead, do the tombs. It's his only shot at actually making money, because how else is the guy going to make any money right now? So I figured we'll probably go ahead and do them. But if you guys have a strong feeling which one way or the other, let me know. But I'm kind of leaning towards we'll just go ahead and do the adventures, because that's the way it was originally set up, that you can do whatever you want once you get to those worlds. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. All right. Okay, all this is actually just cheap, little stuff. We're going to go over here, we're going to change our bait. If I do this, no telling what I'm going to get. Probably be something really good. This is actually good quality. Let's see, what else can I use? We know about what that gives us. Have we used a Siamese catfish? I don't think we have. We're gonna go over there and use that one. And he's getting kind of hungry again. Yeah, you're just getting really hungry for that cereal. Oh, his teeth are chattering. Oh man, not good. Not good at all. Are you listening to anything? Yeah, you are. Well, this will be probably like a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let you stop. But yeah, I should get you in your outer clothes, but yeah, it just doesn't look like it's that cold yet. But I know you are. I know you're freezing because I can see it over there. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye because I don't want you to freeze to death. You have nobody to come over and help you with a hairdryer. I mean, once you actually get married and have somebody on the island, then it's going to be a lot better. Okay, whatever that was, you're now catching some stuff, buddy. You're doing a good job. But I got to keep an eye on all that. Alright, you got 57 minutes, and I'm going to let you go ahead and eat. Go ahead and go back to your cereal. And when you go to sleep, we'll start selling off a lot of the stuff and see what we come up with. Alright, so you did good. What was this that we were using as bait? We were using... Oh, we lost it all. Okay. Well, whatever it was, you were actually doing pretty good. That was Siamese catfish, so we need to use that again if we ever get some more. Alright, 39 minutes and you're not using any bait, but there's fish jumping there, buddy. Go get them. Yeah, I know. See, most of this stuff is pretty good. Yeah, we know we can get the shark. We know we can get that. Go use the tragic clownfish. I know that we were getting close to figuring out what that would give us. Alright, stop. You gotta go eat. You really do. Oh, you need to go in there and warm up, don't you? Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe, just maybe. You know what I should have done? I should have put the refrigerator in there, but then he couldn't sleep. But I want him to go over here and just sit. If he'll just go sit in there, then it'll be easier. But no, he's not gonna do that. You could turn this thing on. You could, but I don't think it's really going to matter right now. I'm looking because, I mean, when he gets really cold, he'll probably have that mood just like when he was about to burn up, and that's when you know panic and get inside. So right now he doesn't have anything with this. It's not giving us any negative moodlet, or it's giving us -10, but it's not anything bad. It's not like he's going to get, he's not going to get killed from that one. All right, just drop it. You know what? I'll take care of it for you. Are you too cold? Okay, get inside. Get inside. Change into outerwear. Yeah, I see. I should have done that for you. Just get in there. You can do this. Tell you what, I'm gonna let you play. Oh, you gotta clean this, don't you? You're gonna use it. What were you smelling that was so bad? It must be out here on this table. Oh, it is. I forgot. I'm not doing my job, so I'm sorry. Alright, while you're in here, let's see. Can you go ahead and just play a game? Don't leave. Stay right there. You're going to have to come out here and do it. I really don't want you out here. Of course you're going to be out here. Get inside. You are just driving me nuts. Okay, get in there. I'll let you just go ahead and get some sleep. That way, it's only 10 o'clock at night. But this way... Yeah, if we'll just go and get you some sleep, then you'll actually not have any of this, and we don't have to worry about it too much. So go to bed. And then that way, I'm not gonna let it go real fast real quick because I'm gonna look at his inventory. So let me go ahead and just see what we got here. All right, when he gets up, the red herring will get us sharks, and the swordfish we're gonna probably do. Which one do I want to use? He doesn't have a whole lot. What was he using in this last? Oh, we were gonna actually change it. I think I'm just gonna continue with this clownfish, and I'm gonna get rid of everything else. So let's just start with this one right here. I know it's bad. 165. That'll give us something, and we'll wait for the burglar to show up. Yeah, come on, we got money now. I'm just testing it, right? I'm just throwing it in their face. Okay, this thing's usually worth decent money. 145. Okay, and let's see this one. Okay, what in the heck is that? Look at that moon. It's got a strange shape to it, though. Doesn't quite look round. Where are you? Okay, that's too creepy. All right. Anyway, I'm back to selling. Okay, lobster not worth a whole lot either. And then this one, the anchovy, is only worth 10. Don't you sell that tab cast? I might do it. Tuna, 24. Yeah, it probably gets us good stuff too. All right, and this was red herring. We can usually catch that pretty easily. That's cheap. That's like $5 each. And the sharks, let's get rid of the shark. Oh, that's 161, so they are worth a lot more. All right, so we got, how much do we have? 3,100. Okay, I feel pretty good because I know now if we were going to travel, we'd be fine. We could do it. So that's a good thing. Now, the only thing I want to do, like I said, is I want to spend a little bit of time getting your gardening skill up. So let me go ahead and speed you up through this. And so before we travel, we're definitely going to do that. We're going to get you to where if you get over there and you come across some kind of harvestable, I think you can harvest most things once you hit level 7. Spooky day's coming. Like it matters. Yeah, we want to go trick-or-treating. Don't think that's going to happen. So he's up to level 6 of gardening. That's good. And how much further will he have to go? He's just got to level 6. So that's not good. Alright, he's not too bad on everything else. I'm going to go ahead and have him start that first thing. And then this way, he'll at least have some ability once he gets there, wherever he goes. Go ahead and have your quick meal. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to choose... use your tragic clownfish. And let's go see what we can get. And this time, you know, we're really just kind of biding time until he gets the gardening skill up. That's all I want. And he doesn't have to max it out. He just needs to get up to, I think, about a level 7. And then from that point, once he's over there, he can be listening to it all while he's doing things. And so if he comes across anything, he'll be good. All right. Now, I should be doing... oh, of course, you're going to rain again. Should be doing a couple of other skills as well. But these are the ones that I'm kind of concentrating on for now. Because if he can get a really nice garden going, and I'm hoping we can actually build a greenhouse or something, or maybe build a basement garden. I've never done that before. I don't even know if you can. I don't think you can. I've never tried it. But anyway, if we could build something, get some kind of garden going where he could actually pass on the skills to his children, they could just keep continuing the garden, and it could start getting like the perfect garden materials or garden harvestables, and we do pretty good. And they'd still be making a lot of money. Now, by the time, of course, we get to the 2nd and 3rd generation, we should be having plenty of money. And then it's just a question of, you know, trying to put everything into this little 10 by 10 lot. Right now, it's just a question of trying to make this into something besides this little square box or rectangular box. Okay, the tuna he caught, so he's doing okay. He's catching some things. And he's got 5 more hours on gardening. I'm going to speed him up real quick because there's nothing. Yeah, the social's bad. He's got that right there, that moodlet there of being cold. But it's not anything that I'm having to worry about just yet. Okay, I keep looking at this because it keeps knocking me down. 3 hours left of that. Yeah, the social's going down pretty bad. All right, now that was a good one. Worth 40. The thing is, okay, it says it's worth at least 40. That doesn't mean that it's going to just be 40, because I keep thinking that when I see that price that that's what it is. No, it just means it's at least worth that. It could be worth a lot more. So, in fact, that's why some of the sharks, I was surprised they actually were they were more than what it said. Oh, he doesn't have any bait. See, that's the only problem about going in speed. When you go on that fast speed, you kind of lose what you're doing. You could catch alley catfish, will catch you the angelfish. I thought we knew what the shark was going to catch us. The Siamese catfish was good stuff. Let's go ahead and use that. I don't know what we're going to catch. I can't remember what it was, but I thought it was pretty decent. Alright, let's see. Let me go over here and flip and see what else we got. So we have 4 more. Salamander worth at least 80. This is worth at least 30, which is a shark. This one's worth at least 20. Alright, so yeah, I think we've got plenty of money to actually do whatever we need to do if we go traveling. But I don't have the gardening skill where I want it yet. But it's coming. So I think hopefully by the end of this episode we're going to... actually, we got it right now. So much for saying by the end of the episode. That's already done, which is a good thing. So yeah, this is what I wanted. That way if he goes over there, we can do anything. If he comes back with like a special seed, then we could end up actually maybe even planting something like a money tree. Money trees are good. If you can get a money tree seed, that is good stuff. Alright, we finally got rid of that. I guess that was a special one. A very nice one worth 40. Don't get struck by lightning. I really don't want to deal with that. You want to grow a garlic plant. We don't have any garlic, do we? We might. Oh, it's a full moon tonight, too. You want to catch 15 of those? You're almost there. I don't know what we're doing right now. Okay, come on. Let's see, we got the swordfish. Yeah, so I think in our next episode, we're definitely going to go ahead and travel. Because right now, I could do it right now, but I really don't have time to get over there and get started with it. So I think I'll hold that off until we actually come into our next episode. We'll go to... I was thinking we were going to go to China, but I got to think about it now because, like I said, I think some of the people in Egypt, there's a couple of women there I would rather marry. I don't know about maybe France too. So we could go to we can go to any of them because we definitely have enough money to do it. I was just thinking we would go because of the martial arts skill, but it really doesn't matter when he learns it. Well, I guess it kind of does because he really needs to. Well, no, because he's not going to actually get to level up the tombs. He won't get all that boulder smashing tool and all that stuff. So it doesn't really matter where we go. Whatever adventure he gets, he should be able to figure it out some way or another. Usually that stuff doesn't stop you. It just kind of limits what all you can get into. Alright. You're not listening to anything, buddy. I swear I'm failing in my job here. I'm failing miserably. Alright, go ahead and... nectar making. We could do nectar making. Whoa! Don't kill my guy. Don't kill him. Buddy, get inside. Go inside. Go home. That's bad. I've never heard it just hitting like that. And there's not that many places. Get in here. No, no, no. Yeah, it's still bad. Go in here. Just get inside. I mean, that was like gunshots right there. It was saying, we're going to do it now. We're about to get you. Alright, you go ahead and listen to that and just sit there. Don't you come out. No, you gotta be kidding me. What are you going to do? Go take a shower? Well, alright. If you really think you got to take a shower, go ahead. I don't think I'd want to take one when there's lightning and everything around. But if you do it, it was your choice, not mine. And nothing else has spawned on the island, if you haven't noticed. I've been trying to see if there's anything crawling or moving around. Nothing whatsoever. But at least I figured out that this is where that spawning location is. So we got to be looking around here sometimes. And I'm looking very carefully and see nothing. Alright. Don't just stand there. Go in here. That's all I need is this poor guy to get struck by lightning after I've done everything that I've done so far. Okay, there's nothing much you can do. Do you need the bathroom? Not really. You need social. That's what you really need. This is so bad that you have nothing you can do. That's alright. I guess I could get you out there and let you fish again, but yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to risk it. We're gonna risk it. I know you could get killed with lightning. I haven't had any of my Sims get killed by lightning yet. Knock on wood. but but it's always out there, and I always think about it when I have him out in the rain. So hopefully he won't. Hopefully he'll be just fine. Alright, let me go ahead and catch a few more fish. I ought to start selling some of this and see what we did. Yeah, we got a lot of alley catfish, which I think we ought to switch over to. Because I don't, what are we using? We're using Siamese catfish. And we're going to run out of that pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and start selling some of this stuff out, and we'll see what we got. The shark, let's see, that's worth 78. That's not bad. Alley catfish I'm going to keep. The swordfish is worth 39. It's not really worth a whole lot. Oh, another swordfish. 34. Alright, and this luminous salamander, what are you worth? 176. That stuff is worth good money. We'll get rid of the angelfish, which is probably a good bait. 47 for the blowfish. Let's see. 18. Was it 18 for the jellyfish? That's not worth a whole lot. Yeah, that's about it. You want to sell this tuna for 23? Alright, we're selling it. And we got something else. We got another jellyfish. So he's doing pretty good on his fishing. He really is. I'm probably doing horrible on knowing what bait does what, but that's because I don't really use this skill, or this yeah, I don't really use this skill that much. All right. Well, guys, my time is up. So what I think I'm going to do is, looking at his money, we're sitting at 3,600. So I think we've got more than enough to travel and do what we need to do. And so that way I don't feel really upset if we go to any of them. So I'll think about which one I think we ought to go to, and then we'll head out in our next episode, and we'll take care of our first trip and our only trip that we can take as a young adult. So that's the plan. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the comments and for everything, all the encouragement you guys are giving me. I love it. And please continue to do so. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you think we ought to do as far as where we should go. And yeah, anything you've got, any suggestions. Can't say that I'm going to follow them all. I'm going to try to keep to the strict rules, but feel free to let me know what you think. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.